Hello guys, welcome back to Beast Manhwa Teller channel. In the last episode, Yi Chen arrives at the Millionaire Hotel. The moment he walks inside, he notices Ji-won looking extremely worried. Yi Chen asks, "Did something happen? First your grandfather, and now you. Neither of you looks alright." Ji-won thinks to herself, something terrible has happened. I believe Master Yi is the only one who can help us, but Grandpa specifically told me not to tell him anything. What should I do? Should I tell him the truth? Then Ji-won said, No, Mr. Yi, everything is fine. Let's head upstairs or we'll be late for the auction. When they reached the upper floor, the banquet was already underway. Ji-won explained, the auction will begin shortly. Since it's going to last for quite a while, everyone is chatting with each other before it starts. We should grab something to eat as well. Just then, a man standing nearby sneered, Ji-won, what are you doing here? Your Zhu family is struggling to survive right now, yet you're attending an auction. Looks like you don't care about your family at all. Ji-won ignored him. Don't waste your time talking to people like him. Yi Chen asked, what happened to your family? Ji-won replied, my grandfather will take care of it. Besides, the auction is about to begin, so let's not worry about it right now. Yi Chen thought to himself, since this is her family's business, I shouldn't interfere, but if she asks me for help, I'll definitely help her. At that moment, Ji-ro walked over. Yi Chen, what are you doing here? Yi Chen smiled. I should be asking you the same question. Ji-won secretly thought, wow, this big sister is really beautiful. Ji-ro asked, who was that girl with you? Yi Chen answered, she's the young miss of the Zhu family. She brought me here to attend the auction. Then he teased her, I thought your family froze all your bank accounts, so what are you doing here? Don't tell me you came just for the free food. Jia-ruo, well, the food is one reason, but I have a more important reason. Since you never started that company, I have to look for a job now. Besides, I received this invitation back when I was still the owner of my company. She looked at him curiously. Since you're here for the auction, you must have brought a lot of money with you, right? Yi Chen casually replied, not much, about $20 million. Jiro was speechless. Only 20 million? The biggest shots in the country attend this auction, and the organization behind it is incredibly powerful. The auction is hosted by a martial arts family. They're not people anyone can afford to offend. Yi Chen pretended to panic. Oh no, a martial arts family? Now I'm terrified. Jiro rolled her eyes. Stop overacting. It's obvious you're just pretending. You've probably heard that the Chu family is the most powerful family in Jiangcheng City. But the truth is, there are families far stronger than them. They're the martial arts families. The family hosting today's auction is one of those martial arts families, and they're far more powerful than the Chu family. This auction has two parts. The first part sells antiques and valuable collectibles. The second part is reserved for martial arts treasures. Only selected guests are allowed into that auction. Ordinary people aren't qualified to attend, Yi Chen thought. According to Jia Ruo, the item I need will most likely appear in the second auction. He then asked, by the way, can I auction something here? Jia Ruo nodded. Of course. You can make a fortune by selling your pills. Besides, the money you brought won't be enough anyway. The appraisers from the Jin family are upstairs. If they like your item, you'll earn a huge profit, Yi Chen thought. Their reactions the other day already told me everything. In this country, the rarest profession is an alchemist. I'm confident my pills can earn me an enormous amount of money. With that thought, Yi Chen headed upstairs. Meanwhile, all the appraisers were casually sitting around playing cards. Even in a simple card game, they were placing bets worth $20 million. Yi Chen thought, they look like they're just having a friendly game, but these bets are unbelievably high. One of the appraisers noticed him. Young man, what brings you here? Do you have something you'd like us to appraise? Yi Chen took out one of his pills. I'd like to auction this. The appraiser picked it up. Let me see what quality this pill is. The other appraisers, where would a real pill even come from these days? Ever since the alchemists disappeared, genuine pills have become incredibly rare. It's obviously fake. The chief appraiser immediately stopped them. All of you, be quiet. I can already tell this is a genuine pill. No, calling it a pill would be an insult. This is a top-grade elixir. The other appraisers were shocked. Let us see it too. The chief appraiser nodded. I've already examined it. I can guarantee it's a high-quality elixir. He then looked at Yi Chen. Little brother, did you make this elixir yourself? Or did your master give it to you? Yi Chen thought, is there really not a single alchemist left in this world? No wonder they're so shocked. He replied calmly, I don't discuss personal matters. Take me to your boss. I want to speak with them directly. The appraiser nodded. Of course. Please follow me. He led Yi Chen into his superior's office. The appraiser respectfully said, Miss Jin, this young man has brought an extremely high-quality elixir. Miss Jin asked, are you certain it's a high-quality elixir? The appraiser replied, you can examine it yourself. Miss Jin inspected the elixir and nodded. You're right. This really is a top-grade elixir. And the most incredible part is, it was refined less than a month ago. Her eyes widened. Less than a month ago. That means this young man has an alchemist backing him. The appraiser bowed. My job here is done. After he left, Miss Jin smiled warmly. Young master, why are you still standing? Please, have a seat. My name is Jin Lisa. What is your name? Yi Chen replied. My name is Yi Chen. I just want to know whether my elixir can be auctioned. Lisa thought, Finding an alchemist these days is already nearly impossible. Finding one capable of refining elixirs of this quality is practically a miracle. No matter what, I have to build a relationship with him. She asked, do you have any more elixirs like this? Yi Chen answered, I can provide 5 of them. Lisa immediately became certain. Now I'm sure. There's definitely an alchemist standing behind him. She smiled. If you really have 5 of these, they're worth at least $1 billion. But I don't think selling all 5 together is the best idea. Yi Chen interrupted her. Forget that. Just tell me what you're willing to offer. Lisa thought. He doesn't even know that each individual elixir is worth around $1 billion. She explained, I don't have the authority to determine the full value of all 5 elixirs. However, I can pay you $1 billion immediately. I know that's nowhere near enough to purchase all 5. But if you're willing to make this deal, the Jin family will owe you a tremendous favor. And whenever you need help in the future, the Jin family will stand by your side. She silently thought, to be honest, the alchemist behind this young man is far more valuable than these elixirs. We have to establish a connection with that alchemist through him. Yi Chen nodded. Fine, I don't have any problem with the price. The auction is about to begin, so I'm going to watch it now. Before he left, Lisa handed Yi Chen a mobile phone. Yi Chen looked at the phone and asked, what's this? Lisa smiled. Powerful people usually prefer to keep their identities hidden. This phone will help protect your identity as well. She secretly thought, judging by his attitude, I can tell he's an incredibly powerful martial artist. But I still have no idea just how strong he really is. As soon as Yi Chen left, she made a phone call. Investigate everything you can about a man named Yi Chen. Meanwhile, the auction officially began. Jia asked, so, did you make any profit? Yi Chen replied casually, yeah, not much, just $1 billion. Jia laughed. I don't believe a single word you're saying. I admit your recipes are worth millions, but they're definitely not valuable enough for someone to pay billions. Just then, the host stepped onto the stage. Everyone, we're now presenting the final item of the first auction. It's called Star Tears. This necklace is the final masterpiece of Jiangnan Province's legendary jeweler, Master Ding. The unique thing about it is that it's only half complete. Master Ding intended to finish it and leave it to his granddaughter, so he crafted it with absolute perfection. Unfortunately, he passed away before completing it. After his death, Star Tears was stolen. After disappearing for many years, it has finally resurfaced in today's auction. The starting bid is $60 million, and each new bid must increase by at least $2 million. The bidding immediately began. Jiro silently thought, my grandfather created Star Tears. Grandpa, I'm sorry. Your final masterpiece is right in front of me, yet I can't afford to buy it. The Jia family took everything from me. Please forgive me. Yi Chen noticed the sadness on her face. Without saying a word, he quietly sent Lisa a message, instructing her to bid on the necklace. Lisa was stunned. Has this guy gone crazy? Why would he spend so much money on an ordinary necklace? He must be planning to give it to the girl sitting beside him. Well, it's not my money. If he wants to spend it, that's his choice. At that moment, another guest shouted, 96 million. The young master smiled proudly. Maybe you don't know this, but young Miss Jia has a special attachment to Star Tears. If I give it to her as a gift, she'll definitely love it. And if I become the Jia family's son-in-law, my future will be limitless. I seriously doubt anyone here can outbid me. Just then, the host announced, our special guest, who wishes to remain anonymous, has bid $200 million for Star Tears. The young master was stunned. 200 million? Who the hell has gone crazy over this necklace? The host calmly replied, I'm sorry, but we cannot reveal our guest's identity. Protecting our client's privacy is one of our auction house's policies. The young master frowned. No sane person would pay 200 million for an ordinary necklace. I'm sure you're raising the price yourselves. Just then, Lisa walked onto the stage. You're the first person who's ever questioned the credibility of our auction house. The crowd immediately began whispering. The Jin family is backing this auction. He made a huge mistake by speaking so carelessly. He's finished. The young master instantly panicked. I didn't mean it like that. Lisa's expression turned cold. Anyone who slanders the Jin family will not be forgiven. Break his arms and legs. Throw him out. The young master desperately shouted, Please don't. I'm the young master of the Chu family. Lisa replied without hesitation. From this day forward, the Chu family is permanently banned from attending any auction hosted by the Jin family. If any member of the Chu family tries to enter our auction house again, they will be dealt with immediately. The crowd nodded. We knew provoking the Jin family was a fatal mistake. Even the Chu family wouldn't dare disrespect them. The host continued, Let's resume the auction. Does anyone wish to bid higher than 200 million? Jiaro silently thought, if I only knew who bought Star Tears, I'd do anything to ask them to sell it to me. Moments later, the necklace was officially sold. Lisa returned to the stage. The second stage of today's auction is about to begin. Anyone who isn't involved in the martial arts world may now leave. Our first item is the bolo armor. One after another, numerous martial arts treasures were auctioned. Jiwan sighed. Every single item is selling for an unbelievable price. If I had enough money, I'd definitely buy that cultivation manual. Yi Chen thought to himself, everything sold so far is complete trash. These people know nothing about martial arts. To a true martial artist, even ordinary dust would be more valuable than these so-called treasures. Lisa then announced, and now, the main attraction of today's auction, the Bakao tripod. This ancient cauldron can be used to refine pills. Our Jin family discovered it in Shengong Mountain. If medicinal herbs are stored inside it, they remain preserved for a much longer time. It was originally supposed to be today's final item. However, due to special circumstances, it has become the second to last lot. The starting bid is $300 million, and each bid must increase by at least 10 million. The bidding instantly became intense. Yi Chen secretly messaged Lisa, "I want that tripod, no matter the cost." Lisa smiled to herself. "I knew it, he's buying it for the alchemist behind him." Soon, someone shouted, "450 million. The crowd gasped. That's Jiang Wenming, the third young master of the Jiang family. The Jiang family is an extremely powerful martial arts family, just like the Jin family. And we've heard that Jiang Wenming is incredibly ruthless. It's best to stay far away from him." Lisa quickly sent Yi Chen a message. "Master Yi, provoking Jiang Wenming isn't a good idea. I think you should give up on this item." Yi Chen replied immediately, "If that's the case, return my pills." Lisa frowned. "He sold us 5 pills worth billions for only $1 billion. Those pills alone will earn our family an enormous profit. I can afford to offend the Jiang family, but I absolutely can't ruin my relationship with him." She immediately announced, "Our special guest bids $500 million. The entire hall erupted in discussion. Who is this special guest? How dare they challenge Jiang Wenming? At this rate, he won't live to see tomorrow morning." Jiang Wenming snorted. 530 million. He secretly calculated, 500 million is already more than this tripod is worth. I can't keep raising the price forever. Before anyone could react, Lisa announced, "Our special guest bids $700 million. The audience was completely shocked. The Jiang family has been publicly humiliated today. Whoever keeps bidding is as good as dead. Jiang Wenming shouted furiously, "You can hide behind anonymous bids all you want, but you won't escape me. I'll use my family's influence to find you, and I'll make you regret what happened today." Ignoring his threats, Lisa began the final countdown. With no higher bids, the Baikao tripod was officially sold to Yi Chen. Yi Chen smiled to himself. "Finally, I can upgrade my cultivation realm." Lisa then continued, "Our next item was recently acquired by the Jin family, and I can confidently say that it's absolutely priceless. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a freshly refined top-grade elixir." The entire audience was instantly thrown into an uproar. Yi Chen and the others heard the announcement, and everyone in the audience was stunned. "Did we hear that correctly? Miss Lisa just said it's a freshly refined elixir. This elixir can greatly boost a cultivator's cultivation." Lisa continued, "The starting bid is $400 million, and each bid must increase by at least 20 million. Within moments, the bidding had already reached $700 million. Jiro stared in disbelief. How can such a tiny pill be worth so much? I've attended countless auctions, but this is the first time I've ever seen bidding this insane. After the auction ended, Lisa announced, "A banquet has been prepared for all of our guests. Please enjoy the meal." Meanwhile, Yi Chen thought to himself, Wenming must be furious right now. If he ever finds out that the person who refined the elixir he fought so hard to buy is the same person who took the tripod from him, he'll completely lose it. Just then, Yi Chen received a text message from Lisa, asking him to meet her in her private room. Jia Ruo said, "I don't really feel like attending the dinner. Let's just leave. By the way, you said you had billions of dollars, so why didn't you buy anything at the auction?" Yi Chen shrugged. "There wasn't anything worth buying. You guys go ahead. I'm going to the restroom." As he walked away, he wondered, why does Lisa want to meet me? When Yi Chen entered Lisa's room, she handed him a new bank card. "Here, this card contains an additional $1.5 billion. My father said that $2.5 billion is a fair price for your pills, and the Jin family will always support you." Yi Chen replied, "I didn't come here for money. I only wanted the tripod." Lisa nodded. "It wouldn't be safe for you to carry it around yourself. Just give me your address and phone number, and I'll have it delivered to your home tonight. Also, would you like to stay for dinner? My father personally invited you." Yi Chen politely declined. "I'd rather eat with my friends, so I'll have to pass." Lisa sighed inwardly. What a fool. He offended the Jiang family. Father invited him to dinner so we could protect him. But he turned down such a great opportunity. Without the protection of a powerful master, there's no way he'll survive. It's a shame the Jin family is about to lose someone this talented. Meanwhile, Jiang Wenming had already killed everyone inside the surveillance room. Holding the elixir, he laughed. "Today we've obtained something truly extraordinary. Even our family's entire collection doesn't contain anything this precious." The old master behind him examined the pill carefully. "I can guarantee this elixir was refined less than 10 days ago." Wenming frowned. Where did the Jin family get something like this? If they're willing to auction off such a valuable elixir, then they must have plenty more. The old master nodded. If the Jin family really has access to a source of these elixirs, they'll soon surpass us in strength. Just then, one of Wenming's subordinates rushed in. "Young master, we found the surveillance footage. Miss Lisa personally accompanied this man throughout the entire auction. There's a very high chance that he was the one who bought the tripod." and he's probably connected to the source of those elixirs as well. Wenming's face darkened. How dare he steal something that belongs to the Jiang family? And if he keeps working with the Jin family, they'll only become stronger. Even if he hadn't offended us today, he was destined to die anyway. Later, Yi Chen dropped Jijuan off at her house. Just as she was about to go inside, Yi Chen stopped her. The Zhu family is incredibly wealthy. Her personal driver always picks her up, but today she came back with us in a taxi. Something must have happened to the Zhu family. Yi Chen looked at her seriously. I'm asking you one last time. What happened to the Zhu family? Jijuan lowered her head. I really want to tell you, but I can't. Yi Chen gently took her phone and saved his number in it. If you ever need help, just call me, he thought to himself. The Zhu family has helped me many times. I can't leave her alone when she's in trouble. After saying goodbye, Yi Chen left. Jia Ruo chuckled. Every time Jiwan called you master, I couldn't stop laughing. It made you sound like some old man. Just then, Yi Chen sensed several hidden presences nearby. Jia Ruo noticed him stop. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Yi Chen smiled. I suddenly feel like having coffee. Go to that cafe and order coffee for both of us. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Ji Ruo frowned. I'll order it and wait for you. But where are you going? Yi Chen casually replied. My stomach isn't feeling too good. I need to use the restroom. The coffee is on me. Ji Ruo blinked. But the cafe has a restroom too. Yi Chen grinned. My stomach is in such bad shape. I'm afraid their restroom won't survive. Ji Ruo stared at him. Is he planning to blow the place up or something? After walking a short distance away, Yi Chen spoke coldly. I have a very bad habit. Anyone who messes with me, I crush them. Come out. There's no point hiding anymore. One of Wenming's men stepped out. Looks like he found us. Wenming smirked. So what? It's not like he can escape us anyway. The girl who was with him was pretty cute too. Today I'm taking the tripod, his life, and that girl as well. Before he could finish speaking, Yi Chen grabbed him by the bed. Your mind is filled with nothing but filth. The old master beside Wenming shouted. How dare you attack the young master? Today I'll show you the power of a half-step grandmaster. He charged straight at Yi Chen, but with a single strike, Yi Chen killed him instantly. Wenming's face turned pale. Master Wang was a half-step grandmaster, and this kid killed him with one move. Yi Chen looked at him coldly. One down. Now it's your turn. Wenming shouted. Don't get cocky just because you killed my servant. You have no idea what you've brought upon yourself. If you kneel down and become my dog, I might spare your life. Yi Chen didn't bother replying. He simply struck Wenming's head with a single blow, killing him instantly. Then he said calmly, the show's over. You can come out now. A man immediately stepped forward and knelt. Master, please forgive me. I'm from the Jin family. My name is Jin Chen. When Miss Lisa learned that someone had entered the surveillance room, she sent me to protect you, he thought to himself. Although after seeing your strength, it's obvious you never needed my protection. Yi Chen replied, tell Lisa one thing. I don't like people interfering in my life. If I ever need help, I'll ask for it myself. There's no need to do anything extra. Jin Chen bowed. I'll make sure she gets the message. Master, there's actually something else I need to tell you. Yi Chen nodded. Go ahead. Jin Chen said, I already know you're an incredibly powerful grandmaster, but the Jiang family is far stronger than you might think. The head of the Jiang family is Jiang Bao. He's ranked 514th on the grandmaster rankings, and Wenming was Jiang Bao's son. So by killing Wenming, you've declared war on Jiang Bao, Yi Chen thought. There's a grandmaster ranking, and there are over 500 grandmasters? Looks like the martial arts world here is much more complicated than I expected. I could have spared Wenming after his first offense, but I knew sooner or later he'd target Sunny and Jia Ruo. That's why I decided to kill him before he became an even bigger threat. At that moment, Jin Chen made a phone call. Miss Lisa, we have a problem. Jiang Wenming is dead. A short while later, Lisa arrived at the scene. Lisa said in disbelief, I can't believe the Jiang family's third young master is dead. I can't even imagine the chaos that's about to engulf the city. She then turned to Jin Qian. Tell me honestly, did they really stand no chance against Yi Chen? Jin Qian nodded. They didn't even get the chance to react. Master Wang was a half-step grandmaster, but Yi Chen killed him with a single strike. Lisa fell silent. Yi Chen is already incredibly powerful on his own, and he also has an alchemist master backing him. On one side stands Yi Chen and his mysterious master. On the other stands the mighty Jiang family of Jiangqing City. Once these two forces collide, the consequences will be unimaginable. She immediately gave her orders. Clean up all the bodies, and try to contact someone reasonable from the Jiang family. Erase every trace of what happened before they arrive. She sighed inwardly. This situation is already beyond the Jin family's control. If the Jiang family discovers that Yi Chen was responsible, there won't be anything we can do to help him. The scene shifted. Yi Chen was back home, calmly eating dinner. Sunny noticed Jiaruo barely touching her food. Ruo, what's wrong? Why aren't you eating? Meanwhile, Yi Chen was lost in thought. I asked Ling Tian about the Grand Master rankings, but his explanation only confused me even more. The cultivation system I know contains many realms beyond the Grand Master realm, but in the martial arts world, Grand Master is considered the absolute peak. Since they know nothing about the higher cultivation realms, they created a Grandmaster ranking instead. Grandmasters constantly challenge one another, and that's how the rankings are determined. If I want to know where I stand, I'll eventually have to fight someone on that list. I've already offended Jiang Bao. Whether it's today or tomorrow, we'll inevitably fight. Then I'll find out whether I even rank among the top 500 Grandmasters. Just then Sunny smiled. By the way, did you know it's Ji Ruo's birthday next week? What are you planning to give her? Yi Chen answered casually. What is there to think about? A red envelope with 250 yuan should be enough. Ji Ruo immediately kicked him under the table. You're only giving me 250 yuan? Yi Chen grinned. Then how about 500 yuan? Sunny laughed. Yi Chen, you're seriously unbelievable. At that moment, Yi Chen's phone buzzed. It was a message from Ji Zhuan. Master, please save Grandpa. The scene shifted to the Zhu family estate. As soon as Yi Chen arrived, he noticed dozens of armed military personnel surrounding the mansion. He frowned. What's going on here? There are 3 snipers positioned outside, along with countless elite soldiers. What did the Zhu family do to get the military involved? If I can't get inside, I won't learn anything. But forcing my way in isn't a good idea. Looks like I'll have to use my connections. He immediately called Bai Li. I'm outside the Zhu family estate. The military has completely blocked the entrance. Send someone so I can get inside. Yi Chen ended up waiting for an entire hour. Growing impatient, he muttered. Why hasn't anyone shown up yet? Finally, a man hurried over. Mr. Yi, Miss Bai Li sent me. Yi Chen smiled apologetically. Sorry to trouble you. The man respectfully replied. It's an honor to help you. He showed his identification to the guards. My name is Luo Zhengguo. I'm a general. May I enter? The soldiers immediately saluted. Yes, general. You may proceed. Inside the mansion, Ji Wan was comforting her grandfather. Grandpa, please don't worry. I've already asked someone for help. He'll be here any minute. Zhu Ran shook his head. It's useless. Because of one mistake I made, our entire family has been ruined. Yi Chen walked in. Nothing is going to happen to your family. Zhu Ran sighed. Why did you call Master Yi? You've only wasted his time. Ji Wan replied. He's the strongest person we know. Yi Chen looked at Zhu Ran. Tell me what happened. Zhu Ran lowered his head. Master, I apologize for Ji Wan troubling you. The mistake I made is so serious that my entire family will have to pay the price. Ji Wan explained. A few days ago, an important figure named Mr. Jiao wasn't feeling well. He came to our medical hall to buy medicine. Later we found out that after taking our medicine, poison spread throughout his body. But Grandpa personally selected every herb himself. I'm absolutely certain those medicines weren't poisonous. Yi Chen thought. Zhu Ran is an honest man. He would never intentionally poison anyone. Something is definitely suspicious here. He asked, how is that man now? Zhu Ran answered, he's still in the hospital. If anything happens to him, the Zhu family in Jiangcheng City will be wiped out. Perhaps every Zhu family branch in the Jiangnan province will suffer the same fate. Yi Chen stood up. Tell me which hospital he's in. As long as he still has even one last breath left, I can save him. Zhu Ran stared at him in shock. You can really save him? He couldn't help thinking. I always believed Master Yi was simply an incredibly powerful martial artist. I knew he could kill, but I never imagined he could save lives as well. Yi Chen said firmly. This is your last chance. Hurry. The scene shifted to the hospital's operating room. Numerous soldiers stood guard outside. Luo Zhengguo stepped forward. Make way. We're here on urgent business. As soon as one of the officers saw Zhu Ran, he flew into a rage. It's because of you that my father is lying inside. I'll wipe out your entire family. Before his punch could land, Yi Chen caught it effortlessly. Your father isn't dead yet, so stop making a scene. He casually pushed the officer back. The officer sneered. So this is where Zhu Ran got the courage to come here. He brought a martial artist with him. I don't care how strong you are. If anything happens to my father, you still won't be able to save the Zhu family. Just then the doctors walked out of the operating room. The officer rushed over. How's my father? The doctor lowered his head. I'm sorry, sir. The poison has spread too far. Saving him will be extremely difficult. The officer exploded in anger. Then tear up your medical license. If you can't save a single patient, what good are you? Yi Chen spoke coldly. Yelling won't solve anything. You're only causing chaos in the hospital, the officer shouted. And where do you think you're going? Before Yi Chen could answer, Luo Zhengguo stepped forward. Give Master Yi a chance. I believe he can save your father. If he fails, I'll accept full responsibility. The officer hesitated. It's Luo Zhengguo. Why is he here? He finally nodded. Luo, I'll trust you this once. But if your Master Yi fails, even Chief Bai Li won't be able to save you. He thought to himself. Luo Zhengguo is a careful and trustworthy man. If he's willing to stake his reputation on someone, then that person must be extraordinary. Yi Chen entered the operating room. He examined the old man and thought, death energy has almost completely consumed his body. The only reason he's still alive is because of his incredible will to live. An ordinary person would have died long ago. He smiled faintly. Old man, you're lucky you met me. Yi Chen crushed one of his medicinal pills into powder before taking out several acupuncture needles. One by one he inserted the needles into the old man's body. After 5 minutes of acupuncture treatment, he nodded in satisfaction. Finally, all the poison has been expelled. I'm confident he'll wake up very soon. Looking at the unconscious old man, Yi Chen thought, judging by his physique and bearing, he must have been a great warrior who served this country. It feels good to save someone who truly deserves to live. The old man suddenly opened his eyes and called out, "Doctor, please wait a second." Yi Chen was surprised. He woke up this quickly. The old man looked at him and said, "Doctor, before you leave, could you at least tell me your name?" Yi Chen shook his head. "I didn't come here for your sake. I came because of someone else. But before you leave this hospital, there are 2 things you need to do. First, the poison in your body has absolutely nothing to do with the Zhu family. Go outside and clear up that misunderstanding. Second, you've been poisoned continuously for over a month. That means the culprit isn't an outsider. Find the person who has truly been trying to kill you." The old man nodded respectfully. "Thank you for the information." As soon as Yi Chen walked out of the operating room, the officer glared at him angrily. "I thought you were some incredible master, but you came out after only 8 minutes. I'm not letting you leave here." Just then, the old man walked out behind Yi Chen. "Stand down." The officer froze when he saw his father standing there healthy and unharmed. Even the doctors were stunned. "Chief, you survived? We just saw him on the verge of death. What exactly did this young man do to bring him back?" The old man laughed. "If this miracle doctor hadn't been here today, you would all be arranging my funeral by now. I'm truly fortunate to have met such an extraordinary physician." The officer immediately bowed his head. "Doctor, please forgive my rude behavior." However, when he looked up again, Yi Chen had already left. The old man turned to Juran. "Juran, I'm sorry. Because of me, your innocent family suffered so much." Juran quickly shook his head. "Please don't say that, Chief. It makes me feel terrible seeing you apologize to me." The old man asked, "You invited that miracle doctor here, didn't you? Do you have his contact information?" Juran smiled bitterly. Meeting Master Yi Chen was pure luck. As for his contact information, I can't give it to anyone without his permission. The old man nodded. "I understand." The scene shifted to the Jiang family estate. Jiang Bao stood before his son's corpse, his face filled with fury. He turned toward his eldest son. "Who did this?" His son replied. "We're still investigating. So far, we only know that Wen Ming attended today's auction. He wanted to buy a tripod, but someone else outbid him. Not long after the auction ended, he was killed." Jiang Bao's eyes turned cold. "Find out everyone who attended that auction. I want every single piece of information. Search the entire city if you have to. I'll personally snap the neck of whoever killed my son." The scene shifted again. Yi Chen was on his way home when he received a call from Shenhai. "Master, all preparations for the Tianzhen Group are complete. By tomorrow, everyone in Jiangchong City will know that Tianzhen Group has officially returned. Should we announce you as the owner, or keep your identity hidden?" Yi Chen smiled confidently. "Why hide it? Use my real name." The scene shifted to Yi Chen's villa. Jin Chen respectfully presented the auction tripod. "Master Yi, please inspect it. Is there anything wrong with it?" Yi Chen examined it carefully before nodding. "No. It's absolutely perfect," he thought to himself. "With this cauldron, I can refine far more pills than before." Jin Chen then added, "Miss Lisa also asked me to deliver an important message. The Jiang family is furious. They're investigating everyone connected to the auction. It won't be possible to keep your identity hidden for long. Miss Lisa has arranged a private jet for you. It can take you to one of the Jin family's private estates in Sanya. The Jiang family won't be able to find you there." Yi Chen smiled calmly. "Please thank Lisa for her concern. But I don't need to run. I'd rather face them head-on." Jin Chen was shocked. "So, he's planning to confront the Jiang family himself?" Yi Chen continued. "I already have my own plans. I'll deal with them easily, so don't worry." After Jin Chen left, Yi Chen looked at the cauldron and smiled. "Let's see how capable you really are. I'll try refining a high-grade pill." Using his spiritual energy, he began refining. He explained, "Elixirs are divided into 9 major grades. Each grade is further divided into 9 quality levels. The higher the quality of an elixir, the more pill patterns it will possess. The blue spirit pill I'm refining is a grade 3 elixir. It can greatly accelerate my cultivation. If I succeed, this cauldron will prove to be an incredible investment." Moments later, a brilliant light burst out of the cauldron. Yi Chen smiled. "I succeeded. It's a grade 3 blue spirit pill, and it has 7 patterns. This is an exceptional quality pill. I originally thought I could only produce one with 3 patterns. It looks like I seriously underestimated this cauldron. Wait a second, I only used low-grade herbs, so how did this cauldron improve the pill's quality so dramatically? This isn't an ordinary cauldron. It's a priceless treasure, and it's going to be incredibly useful for my cultivation." Yi Chen immediately swallowed the pill. A terrifying surge of spiritual energy erupted from his body. "It's time to break through." He sat down and began cultivating. At that moment, the reincarnation stone emerged from within his body. When Yi Chen opened his eyes again, he smiled. "I've reached the 6th stage of the enlightenment realm. Just as I expected. Alchemy is going to become one of my greatest advantages." He continued refining pills throughout the night. "I never imagined pills would be this effective. Wait, Could the reincarnation stone also be helping me level up? It used to look like an ordinary rock, but now it resembles a crystal. I should enter it and see what's changed. As soon as Yi Chen entered the reincarnation stone, he found himself standing before the Fist of Death inheritance tomb once again. He looked around in surprise. Everything feels different now. I have a feeling, this time, I might finally be able to obtain the power of the Fist of Death. It feels as if once I inherit that power, this tomb will disappear forever. That means I have to choose the right moment. Now isn't the time to claim it. Meanwhile, Sunny stared at her phone in complete shock. Jiaro noticed her expression. What's wrong? Why do you look so surprised? Sunny replied. The Tianzhen group has returned after disappearing for 5 years. Jiaro nodded. I've heard about it. Sunny thought. Tianzhen group originally belonged to Uncle Tianzhen. After the Yi family was destroyed, the company disappeared. Could Yi Chen really be the one bringing it back? She quickly looked at the owner's name. It read, Yi Chen. Jiaro's eyes widened. Wait, is this the same Yi Chen we know? He joked about starting a company the other day. Was he actually serious? She suddenly realized something. That means the challenge he gave my mother wasn't a joke either. The scene shifted to the Chu family's meeting room. Chu Saran looked at the report in disbelief. Tianzhen Group has returned, and the owner's name is Yi Chen. But how can a dead man become the owner of a company? Then Chu Saran's father said, We've investigated the Tianzhen Group and discovered that its owner is none other than Yi Chen, the same man who supposedly drowned in the lake 5 years ago. And here's his photo. Chu Saran was stunned. So he's the mysterious martial artist I met that day. But how did that useless Yi Chen become such a powerful martial artist? Her father continued, The return of Tianzhen Group isn't what concerns me. The real issue is that the company has taken over the Qingyi building. A few days ago, the owner of the Qingyi Group, Zheng Jin, was killed. On the very same night, the entire Kinmen gang was wiped out. That means Tianzhen Group rose to power through ruthless methods. They clearly possess enough strength to eliminate powerful forces with ease. That makes them a serious threat to our Chu family. He then looked at Chu Saran. As far as I know, Yi Chen used to like you, so don't worry. Even now, he's still nowhere near the level of the Chu family. Personally, I believe he's nothing more than a puppet. The real mastermind is someone standing behind him. Just then, the director stood up and reported, Yi Chen is only the owner in name. The person actually managing the entire company is Shen Hai, the owner of Beiming Group. Just 1 month ago, Shen Hai was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Everyone believed he was counting his final days, but somehow, he made a complete recovery. Chu Saran's father sneered, Shen Hai has become a little too confident. He may have helped reopen Tianzhen Group, but let's see how long they can keep it running. I'm telling you, they won't accomplish anything. The scene shifted to the Jia family. Jia Ruo's mother laughed mockingly. Huh, what does Yi Chen think? Does he really believe reviving Tianzhen Group will allow him to surpass the Jia family? That boy is living in a fantasy. She turned to Jia Jun. Send out a message immediately. Tianzhen Group is holding its grand opening tomorrow. Inform everyone across the city that anyone who attends their opening ceremony will become an enemy of the Jia family. Ji Suren thought, a company that hasn't even opened yet. Madam wants to destroy it before it even gets started. With the Jia family's influence, they won't survive. Even Shen Hai will be dragged down with them. Meanwhile, Yi Chen was quietly cultivating when Shen Hai called him. Mr. Yi, we have bad news. The Chu family and the Jia family are pressuring everyone to boycott Tianzhen Group. Even the other 3 major families of Jiangcheng City have joined them. The entire city has been warned that anyone attending our opening ceremony will become an enemy of all 4 great families. Yi Chen remained calm. So why are you panicking? This was bound to happen. Shen Hai sighed. I'm not surprised that I'm worried. I'm surprised that you're so calm. If this continues, who will dare do business with us? Should we postpone the grand opening? Yi Chen smiled. Why should we change our plans? If they don't want to come, then let them stay away. Don't worry. Tianzhen Group is my company. Our grand opening will go ahead without any problems. After tomorrow, those so-called great families will finally realize how wrong they were. The next morning, Yi Chen thought, as soon as Ling Tian learned that no one planned to attend our opening ceremony, he became furious. He even wanted to come personally and see who dared boycott us. But I stopped him. Now isn't the right time for him to reveal himself. At that moment, Sunny walked over. Where have you been for the past 2 days? You weren't even answering our calls. Jiaruo looked at him seriously. Are you really the owner of Tianzhen Group? Yi Chen nodded. It was my father's company, so naturally, I'm its owner. Tears welled up in Jiaruo's eyes. I'm so sorry. My mother and the Jia family won't let Tianzhen Group grow. I begged her so many times, but she refused to listen. She blamed herself. Yi Chen rebuilt a company for me, but because of my mother's pressure, it might be destroyed before it even begins. Yi Chen smiled and gently comforted her. Why are you crying? Nothing bad is going to happen. If you really feel that guilty, then give me a kiss. Everything will be fine. To Sunny's complete surprise, Jiaruo actually kissed Yi Chen. She blushed and asked, feeling better now. Sunny stood there in shock. What just happened? Did Jiaruo actually beat me to it? Yi Chen laughed. Don't worry. Everything will work out. Meanwhile, Shenhe was meeting an old friend. He sighed. No one is coming. If Mr. Yi sees this, he'll definitely be disappointed. Zhao Yu, we've been friends for over 10 years. Are you really not coming either? Zhao Yu sighed. You're right. We've been friends for 10 years. That's exactly why I'm here. To warn you, if you continue supporting that Yi family brat, your company won't survive. Just then, Yi Chen arrived. What are you two talking about? Shenhe, you've done an excellent job. Zhao Yu frowned. Shenhai, have you lost your mind? Why are you showing that loser so much respect? Shenhai replied coldly. I thought you came here to support me. So why are you insulting Mr. Yi? Zhao Yu shook his head. I didn't come to support you. I came to stop you from making a huge mistake. If you keep following this path, the 3 projects we're working on together will all fall apart. Shenhai answered without hesitation. So what? They're only worth around 100 million. I don't need those projects anymore. Zhao Yu stared at him in disbelief. Are you crazy? You spent years building Beiming Group. All the major forces are going to join hands and destroy you. After saying that, Zhao Yu turned around and left. Shenhai looked helplessly at Yi Chen. You've seen everything. I contacted everyone I know. Every single one of them refused to attend. Yi Chen smiled calmly. Don't worry. Everything will be just fine. Meanwhile, Zhao Yu headed straight to meet Chu Siren. Happily, Zhao Yu said, I went there myself to check. It's already 9 a.m., and not even a single bird has shown up. Do you really think anyone would dare attend after the Chu family's warning? Chu Siren sneered. So what if you've become stronger, Yi Chen? At the end of the day, you're still the same loser. After receiving Yi Chen's treatment, Patriarch Zhu Zhengde had made a full recovery. The people standing before him wondered, why did the Patriarch summon us so early this morning? Zhu Zhengde smiled. I've been feeling wonderful ever since I recovered. One of the Zhu family executives reported, Dad, Tianzhen Group officially opened today, but no one showed up for the opening ceremony. It's obvious that some major forces are trying to suppress them. Zhu Zhengde frowned. Tianzhen Group falls under your jurisdiction, doesn't it? Tell me exactly what they did wrong that people are trying to shut them down. The 2 senior executives immediately panicked. No, they haven't done anything wrong. We were actually considering helping them. They thought to themselves, we never imagined the chairman would summon us this early because of Tianzhen Group. We ignored everything happening to them because it didn't concern us. But now that we know the chairman is backing them, we'll have to support them. Zhu Zhengde said sternly, what are you standing around for? Go help Tianzhen Group immediately. One of his sons asked, Dad, is Yi Chen really that extraordinary? You know that helping him means permanently cutting ties with the Jia family. Zhu Zhengde sighs. Do you know why I always call you an idiot? Because you truly are one. You're already grown up, yet you still can't judge people properly. You already know Mr. Yi is far stronger than you. His son nodded. I admit that. Zhu Zhengde continued. You've witnessed his overwhelming combat strength, and you've personally seen his miraculous healing abilities. Do you honestly think someone with both of those talents comes from an ordinary background? If we fail to choose the right side now, we won't even have the opportunity to stand with him in the future. It's true that the Jia family is the wealthiest family in Jiangnan province, but when it comes to real strength, no one even comes close to us. So what if our relationship with the Jia family ends? They've always depended on us. They've never once been useful to us. His son nodded respectfully. I understand now, Dad. Meanwhile, it was already 9 a.m. outside Tianzhen Group. Not a single guest had arrived. The reporters sighs while taking pictures. The opening ceremony has already begun, yet nobody has shown up. Looks like today's breaking news is that Tianzhen Group went bankrupt the moment it opened. They made such a grand announcement, but it was all for nothing. Seeing the empty venue, Chu Siren smiled with satisfaction. Let's go, Zhao Yu. Nothing is going to happen here anymore. Just then, she suddenly noticed Sunny and Jia Ruo arriving. She froze. The Jia family is trying to destroy Tianzhen Group. So why is Jia Ruo here? The reporters became excited. What stunning beauties. At least someone finally showed up. Jia Ruo smiled. So, how do you like our grand entrance? Sunny laughed. By coming here, I've probably lost my director's job, so you'll have to hire me now. Yi Chen smiled. Thank you for coming, he thought to himself. These two probably won't be much help, but at least they'll attract the reporters' attention. That's good enough. Jia Ruo said. Come on, let's go somewhere quieter and talk. Suddenly, the reporters erupted in surprise. Someone else is coming. That's Master Rudir, the owner of the Yu Hao Club. He's such an influential figure that even the biggest names in the city try to stay on good terms with him. Shenhai was stunned. Master Rudir came personally? Mr. Yi, how did you manage to invite someone like him? Master Rudir walked over with a smile. Congratulations, Mr. Yi. I'm confident Tianzhen Group will achieve tremendous success. Jia Ruo whispered. Master Rudir is incredibly powerful. Every major family in Jiangcheng City bows to him. Sunny asked in surprise. So, is he the one supporting Yi Chen? Even Zhao Yu was shocked. It looks like Master Rudir is backing him. Just then, several more luxury cars arrived. The reporters stared at the license plates. Those belonged to 2 of the highest-ranking government officials in the city. Does that mean the city's chairman and mayor are coming too? Moments later, both the chairman and the mayor stepped out of their vehicles. The reporters were completely stunned. Tianjin Group has incredible connections. Wait, even a military vehicle is arriving. It looks like someone extremely important is inside. General Luo Zhengguo stepped out of the car. The reporters gasped. Even a military general is here. What exactly is Tianjin Group? Soon after, another luxury car pulled up. This time, Jia Rou's mother stepped out. She immediately ordered Jia Jun, find out exactly who dared attend despite the Jia family's warning. Jia Jun looked around in disbelief. What are all these people doing here? Jiruo's mother frowned. Who exactly are you talking about? Jia Jun replied, Master Rudir is here. The city's chairman and mayor are standing beside him. General Luo is here representing the military. As far as I know, Master Rudir is backed by the king of Jiangnan, and General Luo answers directly to Commander-in-Chief Bai Li Hong. If these people came on their own, that's one thing. But if they were sent by the forces behind them, then the entire situation changes. Jia Ruo's mother narrowed her eyes. I know both the king of Jiangnan and Bai Li Hong. A small company's opening ceremony wouldn't interest people like them. Besides, Yichen and Shenhai aren't important enough to even meet them. The fact that they managed to invite them here is already impressive. I admit, I underestimated Yichen, but since they've openly sided against the Jia family, they'll have to pay the price. I can't touch Master Rudir or General Lo, or rather, I'm not capable of touching them. But as for the city's chairman and mayor, make arrangements for their retirement. And now, let's give Tianjin Group a very special surprise. The reporters exclaimed. Even the Jia family has arrived. It looks like they were intimidated after seeing Tianjin Group's connections. Jira's mother smiled coldly at Yichen. Mr. Yi, you're truly talented. I originally planned to bring you a bouquet of flowers, but every flower shop was sold out. So instead, I've brought you a much more special gift. Allow me to present the Wheel of Bad Luck. The reporters whispered among themselves. The Jia family has made it clear they aren't afraid of anyone. Who brings something so insulting to a company's grand opening? Jia Ruo and Sunny said angrily. How could you treat someone like this? Jia Ruo's mother replied coldly. So now you're speaking against your own family? And Director Sunny, don't you work for our company? Instead of being at the office, you're wasting your time here. Starting tomorrow, you don't need to come to work anymore. Sunny smirked. Who wanted to work there anyway? Nobody dreams of working for your pathetic Jia family. Jia Ruo's mother glared at her. She's talking way too much. Teach her a lesson. Before anyone could make a move, Yi Chen stepped in. My hands are itching too. The only difference is that I've been holding myself back. But if I throw a punch, no one here will be able to stop me. Just then, someone spoke from the side. It seems the Jia family has become a lot bolder lately. Everyone turned around and saw Zhuo Fu. He said coldly, What makes you think this city belongs to your family? Do you think you can do whatever you want here? Master Rudir was shocked. That's Mr. Zhuo Fu. Mr. Yi is truly incredible, if he managed to invite someone like him. Jia Ruo also asked in surprise, You know Zhu Faz? He's the son of the Zhu family's patriarch. Yi Chen smiled. The last time we met, we almost ended up fighting. I honestly don't know why he's here today. Zhu Faz walked over and smiled. Congratulations, Mr. Yi, on the opening of Tianjin Group. Yi Chen replied, You don't have to be so polite with me. We're practically brothers. Turning toward Jia Jun, Zhu Faz said, Your name is Jia Jun, right? How dare you present Mr. Yi with the Wheel of Bad Luck? With a casual wave of his hand, he smashed the entire statue into pieces. Jia Ruo's mother shouted angrily, Zhuo Fu, you destroyed the gift from the Jia family. Are you acting on your own, or are you representing the Zhu family? At that moment, Patriarch Zhu Zhengde walked in. It seems you have a problem with my son. Then allow me to represent the Zhu family. Jia Ruo's mother froze. That's Patriarch Zhu Zhengde. Why is he here? Zhu Zhengde declared. Yi Chen is my friend. If the Jia family insists on making things difficult for my friend, then I'll stand against the Jia family, and I'll make sure your life in Jiangnan becomes extremely difficult. It seems your husband has become very bold if he dares challenge the Zhu family. Jia Ruo's mother thought nervously. I don't care much about the local families in Jiangcheng City, but I absolutely cannot afford to offend the Zhu family of Jiangnan. Our family may have more money, but when it comes to influence and connections, we're nowhere near their level. Without saying another word, she turned around and left. Yi Chen smiled. Thank you for your support. Zhu Zhengde shook his head. Mr. Yi, you saved this old man's life. Please don't embarrass me by thanking me. Watching everything unfold, Chu Suran quietly prepared to leave. She thought, even the Jia family couldn't stand against him. What chance do I have? Just what did Yi Chen do to earn the Zhu family's full support? Zhao Yu hurried after her. Miss Chu, please take me with you. Chu Suran replied coldly. Get lost. We're done with you. Seeing that Chu Suran had abandoned him, Zhao Yu turned towards Shenhei. Shenhei, you're my friend. Let me talk to you. Walking over, he pleaded. Brother, I know I was wrong. Please forgive me. We've been friends for 10 years. Can't you overlook one mistake? Shenhai replied coldly. Becoming friends with you was my biggest mistake. And don't call me bro. I'm not your brother. Watching the exchange, Yi Chen smiled. You made the right decision. It's better to stay away from people like him. Alright, let's start the celebration. The reporters were thrilled. So many influential figures showed up today. The photos we took are going to be worth a fortune. Tianjin Group has done us a huge favor. May this company become even more successful. The scene shifts to Jiangcheng City Airport. People stared in surprise. Those people are wearing such strange clothes. Are they here to shoot a movie? The newcomers were discussing Patriarch Chen Li of the Chen family. A man hurried over and greeted him. Master Chen, you finally arrived. My father has prepared a banquet in your honor. At the same time, he thought, his aura has completely changed. The last time I met him before he entered seclusion in the mountains, he wasn't nearly this intimidating. Now his presence is on an entirely different level. Chen Li had once led the Chen family to become the undisputed #1 family in Jiangcheng City. No one could challenge them while he was patriarch. Later, he stepped down and retreated into the mountains to focus entirely on cultivation. Taking advantage of his absence, the Chu family rose to power and claimed the top position. If the Chen family hadn't been destroyed, Chen Li would never have returned so soon. But now that he was back in Jiangcheng City, the city was about to descend into chaos. Soon, the man escorted Chen Li to his residence. He asked cautiously, Master, did I do something wrong? You haven't eaten or drunk anything since you arrived. Chen Li looked at him coldly. Did you complete the investigation I assigned you? Who killed my son and my grandson? The Chen family was once one of the most powerful families in Jiangcheng City. Who dared attack us? Ji Rudong replied, We're still investigating, but all the information from the day the Chen family was destroyed has been sealed by an extremely powerful force. No matter how hard we've tried, we still can't determine who was responsible. But one thing is certain. Whoever did it is incredibly powerful. Chen Li's expression darkened. Rudong, I don't want excuses. Rudong quickly continued. It's not that we found nothing. Our investigation has uncovered a prime suspect. We believe the killer is Yi Chen. He fought with the young master and the patriarch on the very same day. However, we still don't have any concrete evidence. Chen Li frowned. This boy can't be more than 20 years old. There's no way someone his age could kill the Chen family's experts. Is there a martial arts family backing him? He then said coldly. At this point, I don't care whether he's truly guilty or not. That brat is going to die by my hands. The scene shifts to Tianjin Group. Yi Chen said, Let's hold a meeting today so we can discuss the company's future development. Jiao replied, How can we talk about development when we don't even have a product yet? We should focus on that first. Shen Hai nodded. She's right. That's our biggest priority. If you don't have any special ideas, Mr. Yi, we could start with investments. But relying only on investments won't allow us to catch up with the Jia Group within 6 months. Yi Chen shook his head. We don't need networking or investments. We're going to build an incredibly profitable business. He placed 2 formulas on the table. This is a facial lotion formula. Anyone who uses it for just 1 week will look 5 years younger. And this is a blood clotting pill. It can extend a person's lifespan by up to 3 years. And with regular use, it can permanently cure many chronic illnesses. Everyone stared at him in disbelief. That doesn't even sound like medicine. It sounds more like magic. Products like these have never existed before. Shen Hai smiled. This is your first time meeting Mr. Yi, so your reaction is understandable. But his medicine literally saved my life. Everyone became excited. If Tianjin Group really has products like these, we'll become the world's #1 company in no time. Surpassing the Jia Group within 6 months won't be difficult at all. Yi Chen continued. I've already given you the formulas. Now I need 2 things from you. First, begin clinical testing immediately and maximize production. Second, these formulas must remain absolutely secret. If anyone tries to leak them, trust me, they won't live long enough to regret it. Shen Han nodded. Give me 1 month. Within a month, every one of these products will be on the market. Yi Chen smiled. It's time to assign everyone's positions. Sunny immediately spoke up. I want to handle marketing. I've done that kind of work before, and I'm confident I can manage it. Jiao thought. Based on my experience, I'll probably be appointed as a director. Yi Chen nodded. Sunny, if you're confident in marketing, then that department is yours. Just then, Jiao's phone buzzed. After reading the message, her face turned pale. Yi Chen noticed. Ruo, what position would you like? She forced a smile. I don't want any position. Just hire me as a daily wage employee. I'll do whatever I can for Tianjin Group. Later, Yi Chen pulled her aside. I don't understand. You want to work on a daily wage? You've already been the CEO of a company. I have no problem paying you by the day if that's what you want, but why don't you want a proper position? To be honest, I thought you'd want to be the CEO of this company. I was even ready to give you that position personally. Jiao lowered her head. I'm sorry. I wanted to stay by your side and help you, but I don't have that kind of time anymore. She thought to herself. Dad has already set my wedding date. 5 months from now, I'll be married. I can't refuse him. I'm being married into the most powerful martial arts family in Jiangnan. There's no point telling Yi Chen. I guess I can't escape my fate. Later, Jiao returned to her room. She broke down in tears. I'm a human being. I should have the right to decide my own future, but they're treating me like an object, sending me from the Jia family to another family through marriage. Meanwhile, Yi Chen sat quietly in the living room. Something is definitely wrong with Ruo. He looked at Sunny. Do you know what's going on with her? Sunny shook her head. Ever since we came back, she's locked herself in her room. I kept asking her what happened, but she just kept saying she was fine. Just then, Sunny received a call from Aunt Jang. Hello, Aunt Jang. How are you? A moment later, Sunny's expression changed dramatically. Please calm down. We're coming right away. She turned toward Yi Chen. Do you remember Wang Yong? Yi Chen nodded. Of course. He's Aunt Zhang and Uncle Wang's son. When everyone in the city treated me like a loser, he was the only one who still played with me. He was kind, innocent, and my best friend. I heard he was studying at Zhongbei University. Why are you asking? Did something happen? Sunny nodded. Aunt Zhang said Wang Yong was brutally beaten at the university. The person who attacked him broke one of his arms. The attacker is extremely powerful. He even used his influence to block the school from letting anyone help him. They're not even allowing an ambulance onto campus. The moment Yi Chen heard that, his expression turned ice cold. Whoever laid a hand on my friend, I'll rip their arms off. Soon, Yi Chen arrived outside Zhangbei University. Sunny explained to the security guards, we're students here. We forgot our ID cards. Could you please let us in? The guards shook their heads. You can't enter at this time. And without student IDs, absolutely not. Yi Chen stepped forward and grabbed the campus gate. The guards shouted, what are you doing, kid? With one hand, Yi Chen ripped the massive gate off its hinges and threw it aside. The guards were completely terrified. Yi Chen warned them, if any of you tries to stop me, I'll throw you away just like I threw that gate. I'm here to save my friend. Don't make the mistake of getting in my way. The guards immediately dropped to their knees. Please go ahead. The scene shifts to the university dormitory. Aunt Zhang and Uncle Wang stood beside the badly injured Wang Yong. Aunt Zhang shouted angrily, you're all worse than animals. None of you deserve to be called human. One of the students sneered at the principal. Principal, this old woman is calling someone an animal. Who do you think she's talking about? The principal immediately smiled at the young man. Young Master Yu Chengdong. Her son is such an idiot that he somehow managed to break his own arm. She's obviously calling her own son an animal. Uncle Wang roared in fury. Jiang Dong, you're not a principal. You're nothing but a dog. Young Master Yu sneered. So you've actually got the nerve to insult me in front of everyone. Looks like I'll have to kill you right here. Tell me, how do you want to die? Like a dog or like a pig? Whichever death you choose, that's exactly what you'll get. Let's see if you're still this arrogant after you're dead. As he spoke, he swung a stick at Wang Yong. But just then, Uncle Wang stepped in and blocked the attack. You've gone too far, kid. I've already called the police. They'll be here any minute. If you touch my son or my wife again, I swear I'll break your neck. Young Master Yu burst into laughter. The police? So what if they come? What can they possibly do to me? The police punish criminals. Now tell me, who looks like the criminal here? Even if the police arrive, your family will be the one in trouble. Your useless son, who's pretending to be a hero, hurt this innocent girl. If the police come, Wang Yong will be the one getting arrested. The girl immediately said, Wang Yong is a terrible person. He hurt me in the hallway. Wang Yong shouted, I never touched you, Yu Chengdong. 3 days ago, you dragged an innocent girl into the bushes. You were about to hurt her. I stopped you and rescued her. That's why you're taking revenge on me now. Yu Chengdong laughed arrogantly. Do you even know who I am? I'm so powerful that any woman I want will come to me willingly. I don't need to force anyone. You mean this girl standing behind me? Fine, let's ask her. Did I ever try to do anything to her? The girl hurriedly shook her head. No, he never did anything. The surrounding students immediately sided with Yu Chengdong. Young Master Yu is right. Wang Yong deserved to be beaten. He hurt young Master Yu's girlfriend, and now he's making up lies. Wang Yong shouted angrily. Are all of you blind? Just look at her face. She's clearly injured. They forced her to lie. Don't any of you fear God after doing something this despicable? The crowd answered coldly. We only care about staying on young Master Yu's good side. Who cares what's right or wrong? As long as we benefit, we'll support whoever gives us advantages. Yu Chengdong smirked. I'm rich. I'm powerful. That's why nobody dares mess with me. If you'd minded your own business 3 days ago like everyone else, you wouldn't be lying here today. Uncle Wang stepped forward. If you touch my son again, I'll break your arm. One of young Master Yu's followers immediately attacked Uncle Wang. Yu Chengdong sneered. Why are you staring at your father? Your condition is about to become even worse than his. Today I'll beat you so badly that you'll never have the courage to stand up for anyone again. At that moment, Yi Chen's furious voice echoed through the room. None of you deserve to be called human. In the next instant, he charged forward at full speed. Yu Chengdong frowned. Who the hell are you? And what makes you think you can attack me? Yi Chen answered with a punch. The blow shattered Yu Chengdong's teeth along with his jaw. His followers yelled, You actually hit young Master Yu. You must have a death wish. Yi Chen grabbed one of them and slammed him into the ground. And you're going to kill me? He smiled before turning toward Wang Yong. Wang Yong, it's me. Wang Yong looked stunned. Brother Chen, you're okay. But why did you come here? These people are extremely dangerous. Yi Chen smiled. I'm not the same Yi Chen you used to know. Forget about that. Take this pill first. Once you swallow it, you'll recover completely. As soon as Wang Yong swallowed the pill, a warm surge of energy spread throughout his body. Yi Chen said, "I'll handle everything else." Wang Yong worriedly replied, "Brother, these people have become incredibly powerful. Please don't get involved because of me." Sunny smiled. "Wang Yong, don't worry about your friend. He's practically got a PhD in solving problems like this." Wang Yong was surprised. "Big sister Sunny, you're here too?" She laughed. "This isn't the time to chat. It's time to enjoy the show. Your best friend is about to put on an unforgettable performance." The principal rushed over. "Young Master Yu, are you all right?" Yu Changdong yelled. "Do I look all right? That bastard beat me half to death." The principal immediately pointed at Yi Chen. "This is a university. You can't fight here. Security, what are you all doing? Get over here immediately." Before he could finish speaking, Yi Chen slapped him across the face. "They're not coming today." The principal held his swollen face in disbelief. "You actually hit the principal of a university." Yi Chen looked at him coldly. "Aren't you ashamed to call yourself an educator? If you interfere again, you'll lose your head too." He then turned toward everyone watching. "I'm warning every single one of you. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If anyone dares interfere, I'll slap you so hard you'll never forget it. My slap doesn't come with a warranty. It might even break your neck." The entire room fell into complete silence. Young Master Yu nervously backed away. "Don't come any closer. If you touch me, I won't let you off." Ignoring him, Yi Chen walked over to Yu Chengdong's girlfriend. "I'll ask you one last time. Did my friend Wang Yong really hurt you? Don't make the mistake of lying. If you lie again, I'll expose every filthy secret you've been hiding." The girl immediately broke down. "No, Wang Yong never did anything to me. Young Master Yu forced me to say all those things." Yi Chen slapped her once, then kneeled down and apologized. Crying, she knelt before Wang Yong. "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll never do anything like this again." Yi Chen looked at her coldly. "Either you're extremely stupid, or you still haven't understood what I said." Young Master Yu finally spoke. "What exactly do you want me to do? I'm telling you right now, I will never kneel. I'm the young master of the Yu family." Slap! Ye Chen struck him across the face. "So what?" Then he drove a vicious kick into Yu Chengdong's stomach. "Tell me, you're the young master of the Yu family. What am I supposed to do about that?" He continued beating him mercilessly. "What happened? Why did you suddenly go quiet? Tell me, what changes because you're the young master of the Yu family? Does that make you invincible? Am I not still beating you?" Completely terrified, Yu Chengdong finally begged, "Please, forgive me. I'll apologize. Please don't hit me anymore." The students watching were horrified. "The way he's beating young Master Yu, we honestly thought he was going to kill him. We just stood here watching everything. Is he going to come after us next?" Yi Chen suddenly delivered a devastating kick to young Master Yu. Young Master Yu screamed, "Please don't kill me. I'll do whatever you want. You may be able to kill me now, but what will you do when my father finds out?" Yi Chen smirked. "Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Young masters like you are only arrogant because you hide behind your fathers. On your own, you're completely useless. Fine, I'll call your father here. Let's see what he does once he arrives. If he doesn't beat you even worse than Wang Yong was beaten, then my name isn't Yi Chen." Yi Chen immediately called Ling Tian. "Send the head of the Yu family in this city to my location immediately. His son is trying to use his name to threaten me." A short while later, Master Rudier's car arrived. Yi Chen asked, "Did you bring him?" Master Rudier replied, "The moment he saw me, he tried to run. I dragged him here myself." The head of the Yu family rushed over after seeing his son. "Chengdong, what happened to you?" Yu Chengdong cried, "Dad, save me. He's going to kill me." Yi Chen said coldly, "If you had taught your son some manners when he was growing up, none of this would have happened. You still have one chance to correct your mistake. If even one of his limbs is left intact after today, I promise your entire Yu family won't live to see tomorrow's sunrise, and you'll be the first to die." The head of the Yu family glared at his son. "You worthless brat. This entire mess is your fault." As soon as he finished speaking, he viciously attacked his own son. "You could have offended anyone in the world, but you chose to offend him. Do you even know who he is? If you ever offend Mr. Yi again, I won't spare you myself." Master Ruder respectfully asked, "Master Yi, do you have any other orders?" Yi Chen glanced at the principal. "Knock some sense into this principal. Beat him until he finally learns his lesson. Other than the girl Wang Yong rescued, everyone else here is just a bunch of shameless lackeys. Make every single one of them kneel. They'll each slap themselves 100 times. If they don't slap themselves hard enough, I'll personally handle the rest." Master Rudier snapped his fingers. "Didn't you hear Master Yi? Do exactly as he ordered." Moments later, the room echoed with the sound of countless slaps. Wang Yong looked at Yi Chen in amazement. "Brother Chen, you've changed so much." Yi Chen smiled. "Let's go home." As they left, Yi Chen thought to himself, 5 years ago, you risked yourself to save me. I'm glad that today I was finally strong enough to return the favor." The scene shifted. Chen Li was investigating Yi Chen's background. This kid can't possibly be the son of some powerful family. But it's also hard to believe he really belongs to the fallen Yi family of Jiangcheng City. Rudong replied, "The Yi family was wiped out 5 years ago. The only force backing him now is the Tianzhen group. If we kill him directly, several powerful people will come after us for revenge. Even national security might get involved. Chen Li frowned. So the Zhou family and national security are protecting him. That doesn't mean I can't do anything. He destroyed the Chen family. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge my family. He killed my loved ones, so I'll kill his. Rudong smiled. Master Chen, I have a better idea. Why take unnecessary risks? We can kill two birds with one stone. He's a martial artist just like you. Why not challenge him in the death arena? Everyone knows you're far stronger than he is. You can kill him in front of everyone. This accomplishes two goals. First, he'll die. Second, the entire city will witness your strength. If he dies in the death arena, neither the Zhou family nor national security will have any excuse to interfere. Chen Li nodded. I can kill him easily, but why would he accept the challenge? Rudong answered. He'll have no choice. If we threaten the girls close to him, he'll walk right into our trap. Just then, Zhang Bao entered the room. It seems you're burning for revenge too. Mind if I join you? Chen Li was shocked. So this is Zhang Bao. He got this close without me even noticing. I can't underestimate his strength. He immediately greeted him. Master Zhang, what brings you here? Zhang Bao picked up Yi Chen's photo. I'm here because of this bastard. Chen Li asked, what grudge do you have against him? Zhang Bao replied coldly, he killed my youngest son. No matter what it takes, I will kill him. Chen Li smiled. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's work together and destroy him. Zhang Bao nodded. I heard you're planning to challenge him in the death arena, so the Zhou family and national security can't interfere. But I have an even better plan. My investigation revealed that he only recently returned to the city. There are two girls he cares about deeply. We'll kidnap one of them. When he comes to rescue her, we'll send our strongest disciples after him. That way we'll learn exactly how powerful he really is. Even if we kill him in the death arena, that would still be too merciful. I don't want him to have an easy death. I'm sending 3 elite experts from the Jiang family. Chen Li nodded. That's an excellent plan. I have 4 extremely powerful disciples. I'll send them to deal with Yi Chen. The scene then shifted to Sunny's house. Yi Chen looked around and asked, why didn't Ruo come out for breakfast? Sunny sighed. I'm not sure what's wrong with her either. She came home very late last night. Her eyes were swollen like she'd been for hours. I asked her what happened, but she wouldn't say a word. She quietly went to bed. She didn't even wake up for breakfast this morning. So I left her food in the refrigerator. When she wakes up later, she can heat it up and eat. Yi Chen stood up. If she doesn't want to talk about it, don't force her. When she feels the time is right, she'll tell us herself. For now, I'm going to see Wang Yong. And don't be late for work. Otherwise, I'll deduct your salary. Stopping him, Sunny smiled. You're still the same Yi Chen I used to know. But after meeting you again 5 years later, sometimes you feel like a complete stranger. There are moments when I can't even tell whether I still know you. Have our worlds become that different? Yi Chen replied calmly. During these past 5 years, I've learned the true nature of this world. There are only 2 ways to survive. Either change yourself to fit the world's rules, or become someone powerful enough to change those rules. I prefer the second option, but you don't need to worry about any of that. No matter what I've been through, I'll always be the same Yi Chen when I'm with the people I care about. The scene shifted again as Yi Chen arrived to visit Wang Yong. The students immediately recognized him. That's Wang Yong's big brother. He's terrifying. Young Master Yu was completely humiliated by him. Yi Chen laughed. If you all admire me that much, come over and talk to me for a couple of minutes. The moment he said that, everyone ran away in fear. Yi Chen smiled. It looks like after yesterday, no one will dare bother you again. Wang Yong laughed. Bother me? They don't even dare come near me anymore. Yi Chen nodded. That's because they're afraid of power. That's how this world works. The strong rule over the weak, and no one dares challenge someone truly powerful. My friend, I don't want anyone bullying you ever again. So I'm giving you a chance to become strong, because you're my best friend. But I won't force you. The choice is entirely yours. Yi Chen handed him a book. After taking it, Wang Yong said seriously, when I watched my family get beaten yesterday, I finally understood how important strength really is. I never want to suffer that kind of humiliation again. Yi Chen explained, this technique is called the purple lightning technique. Memorize everything inside it, and once you've memorized it, burn the book immediately. It must never fall into anyone else's hands. Wang Yong looked at him in confusion. What exactly is this? Yi Chen smiled. It's exactly what you think it is. If there's anything you don't understand, ask me. I know quite a lot about martial arts. Meanwhile, Yi Chen thought to himself, I can't stay by Wang Yong's side forever, but I can't bear to see anything happen to him either. The only solution is to make him strong enough to protect himself. Just then, Ling Tian called him. Young master, Miss Jia has been kidnapped from her home. Every guard I assigned to protect her has been killed. After examining their bodies, I'm certain the attackers were incredibly powerful. I'll accept whatever punishment you give me. Yi Chen immediately interrupted him. Forget about punishment. Saving her is what matters now. Find out where Jia Ruo is. If you fail to find her, don't ever call me again. Yi Chen turned to Wang Yong. I have something urgent to deal with. I need to leave. Remember everything I told you, and do exactly as I instructed. With that, he jumped straight out the window. Wang Yong stared in disbelief. But this is the 5th floor. A second later, he looked outside and saw Yi Chen land safely without a scratch before disappearing at incredible speed. Wang Yong couldn't believe his eyes. Is he even human? The scene shifted again as Yi Chen returned to Sunny's house. The moment he arrived, he found Jiro's mother already waiting for him. She angrily confronted him. So you finally decided to show up. Yi Chen frowned. On my way here, I thought the Jia family was behind this, but it looks like the situation is much more serious than I expected. Ruo's mother replied, why would I ever hurt my own daughter? You promised me you'd protect her no matter what. I trusted you and left her with you for 6 months, but now I don't even know whether she's alive or dead. If staying with you means this is how she'll be protected, then what was the point? Yi Chen looked her in the eyes. Give me 1 day. I'll bring Ruo back safely. And if I fail, I'll personally cut off my own head and lay it at your feet. She scoffed. What would I gain from your worthless life? The Jia family is more than capable. I'll find my daughter myself. After entering the house, Yi Chen closed his eyes and sensed the lingering aura. I can feel the aura of an extremely powerful martial artist. Whoever kidnapped Ruo did it because of me. Right now, only 3 people can help me find her. Lisa, Ju, and Bai Li. Just then, his phone rang. A mocking voice came from the other end. So, loser Yi Chen. How does it feel to lose? Yi Chen's eyes turned cold. So you're the one behind all this. I don't know who you are or why you're doing this, but listen carefully. Release Ruo immediately. If I get there before you do, I'll make sure you die a death so horrifying that even your soul will tremble. Even after you die, you'll regret every second of your existence for provoking me. Your soul will wander forever without peace. And don't make the mistake of thinking I'm bluffing. When Yi Chen says something, he always delivers tenfold. You dared to call me? When I find you, I'll tear you in half.